Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing my 2025 trend predictions. So 2024, I love 24, you know. It was a really great year for me. Like, I don't know, nothing like particularly amazing happened I could like pinpoint, but I feel like it's the first year since like COVID. I know people say this every year, like, oh, it doesn't feel the same, but I feel like this is the first year since COVID that's actually kind of felt like a proper year. I don't know. I feel like the jokes have been good, like the trends and like everything's been good. We saw in fashion, there's a lot of colour this year. Like, I feel like tights. I saw a lot of tights with like swirly patterns and like, you know, like the piano skirt, and like I feel like it's quite like a hippie kind of vibe, and like this was just some leopard print and things like that at the start of the year, but then at the end I feel like it was quite like a colourful vibe. But straight into my 2025 predictions. There's gonna be warning. There's gonna be a lot less colour, I feel. Like it was quite I don't know, like there was a lot of colour and like patterns and things this year. I still think there's gonna be patterns, but I think there's gonna be less colour, because I think the main trend of 2025 is going to be boho chic. So I'll put a few pictures up of like the whole aesthetic, but it's quite like a 2010s like Kate Moss kind of Glastonbury thing, with a lot of like fringes and like frills, and you know there's a lot of that. It's kind of like H&M-y. I don't know if that explains it, but like you know, like the whole H&M vibe of like the tops that have like the bits coming off them. It's kind of that kind of aesthetic. So I'll just get into it. There's two, that's one of them, and then there's another one that I'll do later that I think are the two like big overall themes for 2024. Because at the start of this year we had like a lot of leopard and kind of like the office siren thing, and then at the end it's been a lot of colour and like hippie kind of vibe, so I'll get into it. Like I mentioned a few minutes ago, I think it's going to be a lot of white and a lot of like suede as well, like a lot of suede and suede, a lot of suede and white, and quite like I think like a H&M vibe. I don't know if that explains it or not. If you've been to H&M, I hope you get what I mean. But there's a lot of that, and I think, like I said, the frilly tops, and also the tops like, you know, like what are they called, like the bell top thingies. I'll put a picture on, but like those kind of vibe. But I think they will have patterns. I think there'll be a lot of like bandana kind of patterns, if that makes sense, and like something, but not, I don't know, for less colour. There'll be a lot of accessories, I think, a lot of like, you know, like jewellery and things, a lot of gold. I'm feeling gold this year. I mean, it's every year really, but you know, a lot of like over top accessories, like, you know, it's very 2010s, I feel, this year. Like it's going to have a 2010s recap without hopefully missing out on the mustache tops. But there's going to be a lot of like statement necklaces, really, but you know, like the big like ones with like maybe some turquoise, you know, like big statement necklaces. Also big belts, you know. We saw a bit of this year, not really this year, more like last year, but you know, the like, I don't know, like Viking top, you know, like the leather, I'll put a picture up, but you know, like the leather belts with the like circly thingies on them, if that makes sense. And like they're like, you know, like Viking-y vibes. The Salmon Urban Outfitters now, I think they're going to come back with like them like big ones, and also the ones with the gold dangly ones. It's a lot of Coachella, like 2023 kind of vibe, like that kind of thing. It's gonna be very festival season, I feel, this year, with and there's gonna be and it's gonna be with the matching like I feel like a rah skirt, maybe, you know, like that kind of vibe, like that kind of thing. Very much fringes, like, you know, fringe boots. I think are gonna be thing. I think wellies, because I feel like this year's gonna be really like Kate Moss Glastonbury, if that makes sense. Like, you know, she has her look with I feel like the wellies, but then probably not like wellies, but like, you know what I mean, like a actually nice pair of wellies, not like ones you'd actually use for like gardening or whatever. The three brands that I've got for that are Free People. I think there's gonna be a lot of Free People to go with the boho chic style. There's gonna be a lot of Isabel Marant. I think I might butcher these names, but you know, Isabel Marant. There's a lot of stuff in there. She has like dresses and things that are like really quite boho chic, and also boho rock, you know, like that kind of vibe. I don't know how to pronounce this one. Zadig et Voltaire. Zadig et Voltaire. Is it French? I mean, the et thing's and in it, so I'm guessing it's French. I don't have a clue, not gonna lie. But Zadig and Voltaire, I don't know. They're just the ones I found that I think are quite like goes for this vibe of this year. One last thing is shearling coats. So, you know, like the only way to describe this is Paddington. Like, you know, like a Paddington coat. Like I feel like it's gonna have that aesthetic. Like, you know, maybe not colour of Paddingtons, but like, you know, the ones with the little wooden buckles and all that. I think it's gonna be them. So that's my first style prediction for, I don't know, I'm gonna guess that for the first half of 2025. And then in the second half of 2025, it is gonna be 60s. So I think it's going to be a very Priscilla Sharon Tate, Twiggy, you know, like that kind of aesthetic, and I love it. It's one of my favorite aesthetics is like the whole like 60s fashion, like, you know, like Priscilla is such star icon. Watch Priscilla by Sofia Coppola. Genuinely, it might be like my favorite film ever. I love that film. Like, it's like my number one favorite film on Letterboxd, whatever. It's my favorite film. Like, I love it. It's just got like but yeah, side rant. But yeah, I love Priscilla. So, and I think she's doing the Starkins, but I think more, maybe not as much her, because I feel like we've had her a lot. But I think Twiggy. I feel like I love Twiggy as well. I used to watch her like eye makeup tutorials and try to copy it. But there's gonna be a lot of her eye makeup. I think, you know, the big eyes. So lashes and, you know, like big eyeliner, and then underneath as well, so it like makes your eyes bigger. There's gonna be a lot of that. And I think there's gonna be some, if you know, I'll show you, I'll put the photo up because it's literally the only way I can describe it because it's like kind of a her thing, but a lot of Lily Rose Depp, like, you know, the like, there's a certain photo of her and she's got blue eyeshadow, and I think that's 2025 in a nutshell. So yeah, a lot of mod fashion, like Twiggy. I think Twiggy's been a big style icon because she's kind of, I don't know if she's not really, but she's kind of boho chic in a way. But Kate Moss and Twiggy are my two big people. But also, I think there's going to be a lot of mini skirts, very Sharon Tate, you know, in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, when it's Margot Robbie and she's like that with the black top and the skirt. The white mini skirt, I think there's a lot of that. Go-go boots, she was wearing them in that scene as well. I think there's going to be some go-go boots. There was this year because the whole Sabrina Carpenter thing, and she'd been wearing a lot of go-go boots. And also Lana, you know, we've been wearing go-go boots for, you know, a few years now, but I think there's still going to be go-go boots as well as cowboy boots. I think cowboy boots are staying because there's a lot of them, but I think they're going to stay, but in more of like a more rustic, vintagey kind of way. I don't know, yeah. Not a Sabrina Carpenter cowboy boot or like a Chapel Roan cowboy boot, like a vintagey one, like, you know, like a proper like 50s kind of cowboy boot. And there's going to be a lot of like rectangular. Twiggy made them really popular, so I think there's going to be a lot of rectangular, like, you know, like dresses, and she made them popular because they were like a boys thing, and then she kind of did it for a whole like movement thing. I love Twiggy, but yeah, and then a lot of rectangles. I think there's gonna be some pans. I don't know, with the boho chic one, I don't think there's gonna be much colour because I think it's a lot of white and a lot of suede and like browny kind of colours. But I think the 60s fashion's got a lot of colour, and there will be some colourful patterns. You know, like I think like zigzag might be a big one. Maybe not, but like zigzaggy patterns, you know, with like orangey, like blueies, kind of that kind of colour. And for accessories, I think there's gonna be some like big earrings, like big oval ones, you know, like that kind of thing. And I think there's going to be, again, a lot of accessories for the year. I don't think there's going to be as much colour, and I think it's going to be not as because we had a very maximalist year. I think it's going to be quite like minimalist this year. So very 2020, I've said this a few times, very 2010s, 60s. 2010s and 60s are going to be the two of the year. Little recap. Kate Moss, Twiggy, get on Pinterest and do all that because I think that's what's going to be this year. And yeah. So that's my trend predictions for 2025. Thanks for watching. Love you.